I got lip filler and they are really swollen right now. I'm in the car. I only got 0.5 mil and I do really like them when I look in the mirror, but it's been about 2.5 hours and I feel like I can't talk and they're still really swollen. But I'm going to show you. So it's really just kind of like my natural lip shape. But this side like swelled first and now this side is swelling and this side has gone down. And yeah, let me know what you think. Obviously they are swollen right now and you're probably not used to seeing me like this, but I really like them. They give me like a bit of a side profile, which I feel like before my lips are very flat. But yeah, we'll see what they look like once the swelling and everything has gone down. Good morning everybody. It is probably ages after I filmed the last clip. Well, no, I think the last clip you would have seen was me getting or like straight after my lips or before getting my lips done. But before that it was probably like ages. So I'm trying to like put my hair out the window. Does anyone else do that? I'm like, the birds can catch it then and make a nest or something. But yeah, it's a Tuesday morning. It's been almost like 72 hours since I had my lips done and I really like them now. They were quite swollen to begin with and I was like, oh my god, holy moly, what is going on here? But now they have literally gone down. There is a bit of bruising still, so I've got a big bruise here and a tiny bruise here. And yeah, I don't know if that's a little bit swollen still where the bruising is, but basically they're literally what I wanted, just like a little bit. I feel like I need to put some lipstick on or something because they look a bit shiny on the top where I've got some like arnica cream on. Everyone's been saying, or like all the videos I've watched, and also the lady that did my lips said it's like a week before you see like the true results, because obviously different sides are going to swell like differently, and obviously this side's got a bruise on, this side hasn't really got a bruise on. And she put a little bit more in one side on the bottom because like my lips are uneven. Everyone's natural lips are uneven, so she like did it to try and even them out a bit. So I'm guessing like that's a little bit swollen as well. But yeah, I'm really happy with them so far. I'd say the main swelling maybe went down in like between like 24 and 48 hours. It went down, so maybe by like the Sunday, I had them done on a Saturday morning at like 10:30. Maybe by like the Sunday afternoon at like 3ish, maybe they'd like gone down the most, and then Monday morning, and then I can even tell today like they're a little bit less swollen than yesterday, like minimal amounts, but amounts that I can notice. I go back to work tomorrow and I've got some of that Wonder Skin lip stain that I'm going to put on my lips to try and cover the bruise a little bit, because I don't actually think anyone will notice that they've been done. Don't know how to do my hair this morning. I think I might just put it in a ponytail. It's a little bit damp. I washed it last night because we have swimming on a Monday and I obviously haven't dried it properly. And let me tell you guys, I really am not a fan of the heat. I'm going to sit on the toilet actually because it's a bit comfier. You can see Luca over there. The only way I can film these days is like keeping my phone as a distraction. But anyway, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, go to bakery on a Tuesday. Yesterday we had swimming. My hair's still like damp from that. I'm gonna put it in a ponytail anyway, because when we walk to the bakery, I feel like we get a proper walk on the way there, and I do like just don't want my hair in the way. And yeah, last week I felt really faint on the way. I think it's because I was coming on my period, but yeah. But anyway, this morning, let me tell you, it is lovely. It's meant to be 23 degrees today, but this morning it's like 12 degrees and it's been so windy. I think there's like winds in Scotland or something that are like coming down the UK and making it cool. But it's lovely. I live in a new build, so it's always like bloody roasting inside and I just hate it. And I've had this whole fiasco. If you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen, I may have even posted it as a short on YouTube. You would have seen this whole fiasco, where have I gone, with my, not my next door neighbours, but like maybe like 4 doors down. I can't tell too much because there's garages in the way, but I can see the smoke. They literally had a bonfire on for like 3 weeks straight, so we couldn't open our windows. Like Luca's room was so smoky, and it was just making me really like, not depressed because obviously that's extreme, but it was really affecting my mental health because I just like the windows open. I don't like it too hot. And yeah, but this morning it's lovely and breezy. It's 20 degrees inside, and for like the first time ever the whole summer, Luca's room is, look at this, 19.6, if it's even going to focus. This camera is really winding me up recently. 19.6. Luca's had his stars on this morning. Turn them off. Luca's been up since 5:30 and he was in our bed all night last night. Must have woken up at like 11, and it was my fault because I went to check on him, and he just like says, he's like, bed. So then I brought him in our bed and I was like, it's fine, he'll fall back to sleep and then I can carry him back to his room. But like, I tried 2 or 3 times, and no matter how much deeper of a sleep he was in, he was literally like, bed. So he had stayed in the bed all night, and then he was up at 5:30. So we've been up, it's now 7:30. I've been up and showered. We're now going to get Luca dressed. I have put bleach down all the toilets. I've cleaned my ensuite sink, the sink in there. The other bathroom sink does need cleaning, and so does downstairs, but can't be bothered with that. I'm going to go do the washing up in a minute. I'm going to put a wash in, and I'm going to make the bed. I feel like, it's 7:30 now. I feel like I've done so much, and I've also laid in bed for hours as well. I feel like it's the perfect combination. But look, my bedroom is 19 degrees as well. Oh, 18.5 now apparently. Let me turn the radiator off in here. But yeah, I feel like it's just lush. I love a cold, breezy morning. I don't mind if it's gonna get hot and sunny later on in the day, and yeah, I just love it. Get in the house, all like fresh air, and stuff. I think I'm gonna put Luca in a tracksuit this morning for our walk because it is cold, and then he'll probably put shorts and stuff on later, and I'll probably put a dress on, to be fair, as well. Are you singing? Are you singing? So yeah, I'm just gonna like open the bed and let it get all the fresh air. I don't actually know when you'll see this vlog, but so it might be a little bit updated. But does anyone watch Love Island? Because it was the Love Island final last night, and I'm so glad that Tony and Cash win. I just think they were like, so you could just tell they were so genuine with their feelings, like even if it doesn't work on the outside, because you just don't know, like it's a fake environment in the villa, isn't it? And obviously they've got the distance because she's American and stuff, but their feelings are still like so genuine and like valid for each other, and I just think they were so cute. I really like Shakira as well, but I just didn't think Harry deserved to win, so I'm glad they didn't win. And then a week ago, no, 2 weeks ago, I was like, Jamie and Yaz are gonna win, call it now, because they were like the only couple at that point that were like strong. And I think that was when Shakira, when Tony was like got a bit sidetracked by Harrison again after Casa, and like Harrison was like fucking her around and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't know obviously Tony and Cash were gonna get back together at that point. And then the last few days I've been all for Tony and Cash, and I voted for them to win, and they win. And I'd love to know what the percentage of the votes were, because I'd imagine it was probably really close, because people wouldn't have known out of like those 3 who to vote for. And I just feel, also I feel really bad for Meg, because I think Dijon was just playing like a massive game. I don't think, oh my god you guys, my camera ran out of battery, ran out of memory, and I forgot to film carry it on basically. And I can't remember what I was talking about now, but I think I was on a ramble. But yeah, these are my lips. I tried to put that Wonder Skin stain on, and you're on the phone now, by the way, but I don't know if I put it on very evenly. I had my first day back at work today after being off sick for 8 weeks with my PTSD stress reaction, and it actually went okay. I only went in for a half day, but they were doing, like, they didn't even give me a warning, but I went in and they were doing bloody CPR training for my first day back, trauma, and I just didn't take part. I just took myself off and went and caught up on emails and stuff. But I felt like the first hour of my day, because I was in by myself, I kind of felt like my mind was wandering a little bit and wondering what like Luca was doing and stuff. So I feel like it wasn't good in that sense. So this angle's horrible. I'm on my phone. I actually hate filming on my phone. I always feel like I just don't like, because I'm not looking where I should be. But yeah, it was a bit like, why are you doing this on my first day back? Like, why did nobody tell me that they were doing that? So I was kind of like, everyone else was like, but it is what it is. I didn't have to partake in it, thankfully, because I feel like that would have just, it was my first day back anyway, without having to like deal with that and bringing up memories and stuff. Even though I feel like it's a really good thing to learn, and I'm so glad everyone else was doing it. And it would have been really good to like refresh my brain kind of thing and kind of go over that stuff. But please don't judge me. I am letting Luca have a bit of screen time, because I normally do jobs and stuff while he's like playing, and he literally, I needed him to be in the same room while I washed up. Because last night, sorry, my brain is just so rambly and I have so many things to say and I can't stay on one topic. And last night, I thought I was going to have to call in sick for my first day back, because last night I had a migraine and I managed to get Luca to bed, and then I just like collapsed in bed and was throwing up until 9 p.m. It was so bad, I couldn't keep any painkillers down. And then I woke up at 5:30 this morning and it was still like, the migraine had gone, but I then had a headache. And thankfully managed to get that to go, but I was like, I can't call in sick for my first day back. And well, yeah, Matt didn't get home till almost 9 p.m, so it was just, I have got an Amazon parcel that I need to open, and I thought, guys, oh, I cannot touch cardboard. Cardboard gives me the same vibes as when people don't like nails on a chalkboard. But I think you guys might be interested in what I've got, because, well, not really this, I bought some Aveeno for Luca. We normally use Child's Farm, but actually this was £4 on offer on Amazon, and in like Tesco's it was like £7.50, so almost half price compared to Tesco's. But I got this, and it's like a little car boot organizer, because we got our car cleaned at the weekend and I kind of like cleared a lot of things out of there. But there's things that I need to keep in there, like wipes and stuff, and like little bits for Luca and stuff, and like his wellies are in the car, and just like random stuff like that. And I thought it would be good to get like a little organizer, and you hang it on your boot, but on the back of the headrests in front. So let's have a little look. If you want to know which one I've got, I'll try and pop it in a link down below. If I forget, just do a comment and prompt me. But it's actually, oh, hello Maisie. Say hello. It's actually quite long, to be fair. And then it's got like these mesh pockets along the bottom. You can even put like your reusable bags and stuff in there for when you do food shop, just so they're like all contained in one thing. And then like pockets that you can't see, so even if you wanted to put things like, I don't know, like tampons or something that you don't want people to see, a good little thing. I'll pop it in the car later and I'll try and remember to show you guys. But I did think it was bigger than this, like I thought it was longer this way, but yeah. Oh, and then on this side it's got Velcro, so it obviously like sticks to the seats as well, which is actually quite good. So this is the car organizer in the car. To be honest, it actually couldn't have been much longer, so I don't know what I was expecting. Doc and his chick. Well done. You got Doc and... is that a little spider?
Yeah, spider.
Spider, yeah. Careful, scratch your car. So yeah, it couldn't have actually been any longer, to be fair, but I'm excited to put some stuff in there.
In the morning, you wake me up to have a conversation and inform me about how I make you feel inside.
Oh, good afternoon. It is 10 to 4 and I have decided to repot these trees. As you can see, the reason I'm doing that is because this pot cracked in the winter or whenever it was, I think it was like 2 years ago, it fell over in the wind and cracked, and then each time it's fallen over in the wind again, it's gotten like worse. And these pots are really, really expensive, so we can't afford to get them again, and we just want them to match. So I did get these pots from these ones for B&M. They're grey and I really wanted black again, but I can't find any black ones for the time being, so I'm out of breath bringing them around from the front. So I'm gonna have to put them in these for now. I think they were like £8 each, the pots. They are like plasticky, but they'll be fine for now. And then when we can afford to replace those pots, I'll repot them again into a black pot. So yeah, and then I did buy some little flowers today as well, so I need to like weed all the way down there and plant them, but I don't know if I'll get around to like doing all the weeding today, but I should hopefully be able to plant them. And I've got 4 bags of like compost there to do it, so wish me luck and hopefully it'll go okay. I am literally filthy and covered in mud. This is so hard to get out. I've like tried to put water on it and loosen it around the sides and like take some mud out and stuff, and I'm now just, I think it's almost there, so I'm now just trying to like pull it out. Hopefully it will come out.
I know you think we're good together. Every time I see your happy face, I wanna tell you to just leave me alone. Take a hint, don't be so selfish. I'm trying to make it easy, point you in the right direction, yeah. Could you stay away from me? Cause if you go to heaven, then I wanna go to hell. Think I would do well for myself, because I'm way too passive aggressive for you, babe. I know that I can be too.
Oh my god. Ah, it's out. Woo. And the pot is intact. Oh.
Leave me alone and forget about me, cause I'll never feel like you do.
So it's quite a lot later now and we have had tea and stuff, but I didn't get as much done as what I thought I was going to do. I look at all these weeds. I thought I was going to be able to weed like all the way along here, but just haven't got the chance, and I just can't be bothered now before Luca goes to bed and stuff. So I did kind of start doing around here where I buried this plant, and then I bought these and they were really nice when I bought them, but I didn't plant them for ages and they kind of died. The same with this plant. It's got a few new heads budding now and it's quite pretty when it's out. But yeah, I kind of weeded a little bit around here. I don't know what's going to go on with them. I might just pull them up and put them in the bin. And then this was a fuchsia, but it's kind of like not come up this year, but the other two have. So yeah, I am going to weed this hopefully within the next few days. And my lavender's kind of gone all dry and dusty, and yeah. But then we've got the wildflowers at the back here. I have got hydrangea, which I'm going to plant. Because it's not really doing very well. It hasn't flowered this year. It flowered last year. These are all like the wild flowers, and I've got some white lavenders as well. But yeah, it hasn't flowered this year, and I think like all these trees just must suck the life out of down here. So I'm actually going to put this in a pot. Probably I've got a pot in the corner there. This is like a bit of a messy side of the garden behind the garage. But yeah, I might put it in this pot here. Then I've got my new Acer here as well, which is doing okay. I think Luke put all the stones in here. I think that's doing okay. And then we've got some like bamboo here. Man with grass. This has daffodils in. So it has got bulbs in, but I don't really know what I'm meant to do with it. I think these must be all like weeds, so I need to pull them out. And then obviously this lavender's gone a bit dry as well. But if I take you back to what I've done, it took me like 45 minutes to get that plant pot out, and it was the hardest thing ever. But the plant pot did not split, thankfully, so I can plant something in there. And then this is what they look like. Like I said, I don't want to keep them in the grey pots. Matt's looking through the window there. I don't want to keep them in the grey pots, but they will do for now. And I'm going to get Matt to wheel them back around the front. And then one of them had like some bay tree sprouts, and it was really hard to like not kill the roots. So I may have, these might not take and they might not grow, but I thought I would try them in here. And then I planted this little one, so I might just put that by the back door or something. I don't really know what to do with them, but hopefully they take. And yeah, I bought 200 litres of compost because I thought, I don't know how much these would take, because I forgot that they already were quite like, they were already in a pot. So obviously a lot of the mud was already taken, but we'll use them at some point. And then yeah, I need to put these back. But yeah, my hanging basket's died as well. Looking very sad.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some